Alright, what's going on? Obviously you're here if you want to unlock the Memory of Argus, this beautiful artifact appearance for the Holy Priest. Um, if you're here for any other reason, you can, you're more than welcome to stay, but yeah. Alright, so first of all I'm going to go through the talents I used for the encounter and what you will need just to prepare. So the talents I took, Trail of Light. When you cast, Flash Heal, 40% of the healing is replicated to the previous target you healed with Flash Heal. Now, Flash Heal is going to be your main spell that you're going to be spamming the shit out of because it's fast, it's a decent heal. Heal is just way too slow. I mean, you can use it in the slower parts of the encounter, but obviously you're going to be mashing that Flash Heal, and replicating 40% of it to the previous target helps to get top everyone up really. Now you might be thinking to take Enlightenment, regenerating your mana 10 times, no, 10% faster. Um, you will be using Flash Heal a lot, you will be running low on mana, but there is moments in the encounter where you can stop, eat up and drink, get your mana back, which is lovely. So it's really you don't need that at all because, and Enduring Renewal, your single target healing spells refresh the duration of Renew. Like, oh, yeah, don't even bother. Renew isn't that great. You're going to be needing you're going to be focusing a lot more on your burst heals. Body and Mind, 10-second cooldown, lasts for about 4 seconds, bringing it down to about 6 seconds. You've got to wait for it to come back up, which is great. Angelic Feather, you can take this. I'm not too keen on placing the feathers down for me to run through. I'm kind of just a bit lazy. So I took Body and Mind. Censure, you're gonna need this, definitely. It was a toss-up between Censure and Afterlife, which is the talent I'd usually take, which increases the duration of Spirit of Redemption. But Spirit of Redemption activates once you're dead, and that's really only helpful in the very last phase of the fight because, I mean, if you're dead, the encounter's over. So definitely take Censure. I'll go through why that's very. I mean, you can't even use the other two. You need Censure. I don't even know why I discussed that anyway. Um, I'll explain that later. Light of the Naru, Serendipity reduces the remaining cooldown on the appropriate holy word by an additional 2 seconds. So when you're spamming Flash Heal, you want to get your holy word Serenity back up as fast as possible because that's your main burst heal there. And same with holy word Sanctify when you're casting Prayer of Healing, just for those AoE heals. Surge of Light, your healing spells and Smite have an 8% chance to make your next Flash Heal instant and cost no mana. So you're going to be damaging mobs in this with Holy Fire and your Smite. So obviously that's a good one to take. Who doesn't want a free Flash Heal? Am I right? Divinity, when you heal with a Holy Word spell, your healing is increased by 15%. Because you're going to be spamming Serenity and Sanctify as like pretty much when they're off cooldown. Not really, but you're going to need them a lot, and your healing is increased by 15%, so that's going to be up a lot of the time. Halo, useless. Divine Star, fuck that. I can't stand having extra buttons to press. You know, you want you want to be able to do what you can with the least amount of spells, in my opinion. And Apotheosis. Into a pure holy form for 30 seconds, increasing the effects, blah 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 blah, increasing your healing. Basically, your main cooldown you want to use for those burst healing situations. Now that's talents. What you're gonna want. The gear I took is the gear I'm wearing now. I've only got one legendary, and bear in mind, this is item level 1000 at the moment, but during the challenge it was only eye level 910 because I haven't played my priest since like Emerald Emerald Nightmare, I think the raid's called, and I hadn't upgraded it yet. So take the gear that you've got. You want to be at least item level 895, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what your gear is. The challenge is all about mastering your class and knowing the right time to use spells. Like, for instance, I've got a freaking PvP trinket here, which is disgusting, but like I said, it doesn't matter a whole lot. Now, as a Holy Priest, Haste and Mastery are your main stats. I've got a bit too much crit for my liking, but, you know, deal with it. Out of Haste and Mastery, my Haste was the lower of the two, so I did end up taking a lot of Haste food. The 300 Haste food, it's the cheaper option. I think the other one you can get is like 375. If you've got money to spend, or if you've got the Haste food, you know, take that. But I'm a cheapskate, and this was heaps cheaper, so I just bought a ton of those. And obviously you want Intellect Flasks. I don't have any on me because I used them all during this challenge. Now, to get into the challenge, you'll need 100 Nether Shards. At the moment I've got 1900. If you don't have any, there is currently not an invasion up at the moment, but if you don't have any, farm the invasion world quests. You don't need to go through the whole complete 4 and do the final stage or whatever. Just do the world quest, get the Nether Shards, and yeah, get ready to do it. Alright, so that just about covers what you'll need for the fight. Not the fight, the encounter, and I'll get into the actual encounter itself.
So throughout this first stage, you'll encounter 3 mobs. There's an Arbalest, the Ranger, there's a Soldier, and there's a Mage. Now you'll start off with one of the Arbalests. These are probably the shittiest mob because they just shoot whoever they want. Now the main thing you're going to watch out for is that massive blue arrow there, the Mana Sting. When she casts this, position the tank between you and the Arbalest. If she hits you with the Mana Sting, it'll drain all your mana, you won't be able to continue. So make sure it hits the tank. So the second wave, we've got another Arbalest, and this time we've got a Mage. Now the Mage will cast the spell, whatever they cast, and after they cast it about 3 times, you want to hit them with a holy word, Chastise. Now the reason we took Censure as our talent for this before is that if you stun it, your party members will go and run and start attacking the Arbalest. See, I've shackled undead it there, and they just run straight over to the Arbalest. You want the Mage dead as quick as possible, so once you stun it with the Chastise, they can keep attacking it and it won't take away the CC. Now the reason you want it dead as fast as possible is each time it casts, it increases its damage, you CC it, and it resets the stacks, and it starts building up stacks again, but hopefully your party will kill it before it does enough damage to one-shot anyone. Next wave, we've got a Soldier and a Mage. So same as before, watch your Mage, don't let it get too big, CC it after about 3 casts. Now with the Warrior here, his main ability that he'll cast is Knife Dance, which he's casting now. So make sure you've got Shackle Undead on your bars, and as soon as he casts Knife Dance, you want to interrupt him with Shackle Undead and keep him frozen. And after he comes out of that CC, he'll focus you. Basically, you just want to heal through the damage he does when he focuses you. Watch for his Knife Dance, Shackle Undead to interrupt it, reduces a lot of AoE damage. And yeah, heal through his focus and then keep smiting him and damaging him down. Next wave, you're going to cop a Mage and 2 of the Soldiers. So Interrupt your mage after 3 casts. Now, you won't be able to shackle undead both of these soldiers, so choose one, shackle it when he casts Knife Dance, and then basically heal through, like before, heal through his focus. As you can see here, they don't both focus you, which is nice, otherwise that'd probably be hell. So there's a lot of burst healing focused on you and some other party member. Now if they both cast Knife Dance at the same time, you want to aim to shackle the higher health one, because your party isn't going to attack the one that's shackled. So if you've got one on half health and one that's on full health and they both cast Knife Dance, always shackle the higher health one just to finish off the lower health one first. And last but certainly not least at all, we have a mage, a soldier and an arbalest. So, focus your mage first, make sure you're interrupting him after the 3rd cast, position yourself between you and the Mana Sting, position your tank between you and the Mana Sting, and shackle the soldier when he's casting Knife Dance. This section here is very hectic. It's very important not to overthink it. Just take it out step by step, focus your mage, position yourself for the arbalest, and then shackle the soldier. Once the mage goes down, it gets a bit easier because you only have to worry about the 2 adds. But make sure you're smiting the arbalest down as quick as you can, get rid of that so she's not doing any damage to you or the party. And then once the arbalest is down, all you've got to do is worry about the soldier, interrupt his Knife Dance, and smite him down as well. Alright, this section here, sit down, eat and drink your food, get your mana back, and get ready for the next phase. So during this part, a lot of eyes will spawn around you. Now they deal about half your health in damage when they're killed. So chuck a renew on yourself, smite one of the eyes down, heal yourself back up, and then continue until all the eyes are dead. Once all the eyes have been killed, these gates will open up. You're going to want to target the big demon in there, focus him down, and he's got 2 little fell bats, 3, sorry. Basically just keep yourself up, smite these guys down as fast as you can, get rid of them. Yeah. For this next part, Holy Nova, these little orbs, it's actually got a pretty decent range, so they get 1 shot, so just use that. Unlock this gate here, and behind the gate you'll have this little guy running around in the middle, which you need to dispel, and these 3 on the side, which you need to heal back up to full health. Now, they are the same mobs from before in the first encounter, so heal them up to full health. If they reach 0 health, they'll turn into one of the mobs from before, and you're going to have to fight them alone, which is really not ideal. And once they're all healed up, pull the arbalest. Now, burst this arbalest down as fast as you can. When she casts Mana Sting again, position yourself behind one of the healed mobs and keep smiting her down. Once the arbalest is dead, you can move on and open this gate here. As you can see ahead of me, there's a lot of those fell orbs. So make sure you're getting close to them, not too close, and Holy Nova. If you're too close and they attack you, they'll fear you and damage you, and you'll get feared into another one, and another one, vice versa, you're dead. Open that gate there, kill this Dread Corruptor dude, I think that's his name. No special abilities here, except for these eyes on the outside, which do half your health in damage again. Oh, it's not even half your health, but anyway, heal yourself up every time after you kill one. Now once they're all dead, you'll have a bit of time here to drink and eat your food, get your mana back, and get ready for the next stage.
you to Nestle any longer, Erdris. You are a traitor to our people, siding with these demon worshippers. Demon worshippers. I am, we are.
What's happening? Demons.
What delicious irony. The demons are so good.
This next stage here, your allies will turn against each other and start fighting each other. So chuck Renew on each of them. Keep them topped up while you can, but at the same time, Erdris Thorn is going to bring these mobs in from the side, which you need to heal up to full health. If they don't reach full health, they will end up fighting you in the next stage. So if you've got Drums of Fury, I would highly recommend using them here. Use your Apotheosis. This is a main burst healing stage. Get those ads healed up all the way up to 100 as quick as you can. For the second phase wave of ads that come through, use your Divine Hymn. It'll start healing them like as soon as they appear. I was probably a bit late there, but get them all up as quick as possible. You should, ideally, by the third wave that come out, have them all healed up. And as you'll see in the next stage, I only have to deal with one Arbalest that I didn't get to full health, which is great. The better you heal in this stage, the easier the next stage is going to be. Now at this point here, you can see I'm going to spam my food, get my mana back as much as I can, and just make sure I'm ready for the next stage. Even though it's only one Arbalest I have to face, I'm not sure if you get another chance to eat or drink, so get your mana back here while you still can. And it was actually a mage I had to deal with here, so same as before, interrupted after his third cast. Now for this final stage, Erdris Thorn is going to fight you, so be ready. He casts two abilities. He will jump to you and deal a massive AoE damage, which he leaves on the ground. That one there. That only damages you. So, you don't want to heal yourself up to full health, because the second spell is the little debuff above your head. And what that does is it deals your current health to every party member. So stay at around, I'm going to say 75% health. The mobs, the lowest health the mobs your party members have is 4 million health. So as long as you're under 4 million health, you'll be okay, because that's the only damage that they face. They don't get damaged by the big green pool on the ground. Now as you can see, he jumps to you and leaves the big circle on the ground, so you want to move to the edge of the circle after he jumps, just to minimize the amount of area that he's covering in the room. So after your debuff goes up, heal your party up to full, and remember to keep yourself at around 50 to 75%, no more than 4 million health. Otherwise it's a wipe. It'll kill one of your party members and it's GG. Now, Spirit of Redemption is really handy. What I was saying right at the start about the talents with Spirit of Redemption to make it last longer, this is the only phase where it would actually count, because you can die, and as you'll see at the end of this video, my party members do end up killing him themselves while I'm still healing them with Spirit of Redemption. See, I've died there. I heal him up to full health, heal everyone up to full health. And after Spirit of Redemption expires, my party manages to kill the boss. So, thank you for watching this very long and probably boring guide. Like I was saying, don't overthink it, it's all just practice. And yeah, best of luck.
I hope you have found peace, Commander. Thank you, hero.